how can I overcome my resistance to go all the way back to myself? Because I understand this going backwards. I can and feel it in my body to a certain degree, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes less, depends on the day. But it feels there's, let's say, the last block cannot be overcome. So it feels that I'm not all the way back. It's still a little bit in the mind, and I'm looking for a felt sense how to deepen this in my body so that I really can connect with my true nature. And this might not be a feeling and not be a sensation. My mind struggles with that.
Well, your true nature is definitely not a feeling or a sensation.
Of course not.
So, Marianne, can you say of your experience simply, "I am"? Is that true? Of your experience?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, tell us about the experience to which you refer that enables you to say simply, "I am." Tell us about that experience. For instance, if I were to ask you, let's imagine that you were tired and you said, "I am tired." So the experience from which the words "I am tired" comes from is the experience of tiredness. You'd refer to the tiredness.
Mm-hmm.
So now, instead of saying "I am tired," you just say "I am."
Mm-hmm. It's just like it's I would say we call it aha effect. It's just like, okay, there it is. It's awareness of tiredness.
Yeah, forget the tiredness. That was just an
Okay.
example. So now, you refer to the tiredness to say "I am tired," but when you say "I am," what do you refer to? What experience enables you to say "I am"? You don't guess "I am." You don't say "I am" because you've been told it, because you've read it or heard. You say "I am" because you experience "I am." Now, try to describe that experience.
It's just presence. It's
Presence,
just
being.
being.
Absolutely. That's it. And you tell us you can't go all the way back to your being? I mean, how difficult was that?
No, it is. It's not so difficult anymore. It's getting better. It's getting better.
That's it. It's not mysterious. You know,
Yeah.
our being, our being is the least mysterious element of experience. It's not the most mysterious. It's the least unusual, exotic element of it, hidden. We have been our being all our life. Everything else, I mean, our thoughts, they're so fleeting compared to our being. Everything else is mysterious. Everything else appears briefly and then vanishes. Where does it come? Where does a thought come from? Where does a thought go? It's just completely mysterious. The only thing that isn't mysterious is the fact of being. We are always just being. But it's because it's so intimate and so familiar that we forget it. We overlook it in favor of the content of experience. It's not difficult to go back there. It's just the simple experience of being.
So it would be a matter of going back to my being more often a day and stay there a little bit longer, or as long as I can until it takes me away from there.
Yeah, but Marianne, it's even to say going back to being. It's just being aware of being in the midst of experience. So we don't actually go back. It's just a manner of speaking. We don't go back anywhere. It's just you can be walking down the street, doing the dishes, chatting with a friend, answering emails. Whatever you are doing, you are present there. I am walking down the street. I am doing the dishes. I am talking with a friend. I am answering emails. I am upset. I'm cold. I'm hungry. Always I am, qualified by some temporary feeling or state or activity. But the I am is always there. Just, you don't even have to go back to it. You are already that. Just notice that. Be aware of simply being. Yeah, and be aware, keep on, and then you get lost in experience again. You get lost in the tiredness, in the walking down the street, in the talking to the friend. So then come back, so to speak. Be aware of being rather than being aware of the email. Be aware of being rather than being aware of walking down the street. Being aware of being rather than being aware of talking to your friend. So that the being kind of shines. It begins to shine. Instead of being obscured by your experience, it begins to shine in your experience. Then you can go back to the experience, I am walking down the street, but the I am shines in the midst of that experience. You can go back to talking with your friend, to the experience, I am talking with my friend, but the I am shines in that experience.
Yeah, and it felt, it's exactly how I felt. I think I wanted to do the second step before the first was safe. I always long to go back to my experience, but I feel that I don't, or that I am not really established in this place, so that it cannot take me so far away.
The way to become established in this place, Marianne, is to go back to your experience, go back fully into life. Permit yourself to think and feel, and particularly permit yourself to engage in activities and relationships, because it is being aware of being in the midst of experience, not just in the background of experience, that is the process by which we become established under all circumstances in and as simply being.